live. Oh. Maybe. Is it not? There we go. Okay. It's capturing in-game. I should probably remove the extra stuff off of the table. I think your guys' characters.
Dice deleted at some point.
Oh, right. Yeah, here. Let me clear your guys' dice off. But we are live. Don't worry, nobody's in the chat, so we're doing okay for now. Maybe.
Now you're gonna make me go over to YouTube and
start inflating the numbers yourself.
There we go.
The algorithm to latch on.
Yeah.
We got this, boys. Hey, Static, welcome. How you doing, buddy? All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Order and Chaos podcast. We're going to be a little heavy on the chaos tonight. Few technical difficulties, but that's okay. This is an actual play Star Wars tabletop RPG using the Fantasy Flight game system Edge of the Empire. I am your host and game master, user _674188928579959. As always, I'm joined by my 3 players and wonderful co-hosts. We've got Mr. Stronghammer.
Hello.
The Mr. Dragonfire.
Hello, hello.
And the wonderful Miss Amayu.
Hello, hello, hello.
Awesome. Now, is this an episode 3? No, Static. This is a soft reboot episode 1, basically. The way that we're going to be doing this is we've been playing for what? We've had 10 sessions, give or take? Probably not even that many.
About 10 sessions over the summer. Started back in May.
Yeah. The characters have kind of grown and evolved a little bit. The previous episodes that have been uploaded are still canon, that still happened, but we're making this a starting off point for anybody new that will be joining. Our players are 3 young Jedi Knights and Padawan that have escaped Order 66. It's been about 2 months since Order 66 took place. Our players have been roaming around the galaxy, doing odd jobs where they can, just scraping by. Until the last session, actually. You guys, they did a little bit better than scraping by. Scammed some people, got a bounty, played some sabacc. It was a great time. Updating thank you, Static. But real quick, starting with Stronghammer, would you guys mind introducing your characters?
Yep, so I am playing Merrick Vandor, who is a human male of 18 years age. He was a Padawan under Eth Koth. He is a Shadow Sentinel, so he kind of did undercover gang infiltration stuff on Coruscant and other planets that had underworld presence. And then in the Clone Wars, at the end of it, he supposedly lost his master when the ship that he was on blew up, if I remember correctly. And he's now trying to make his way in the galaxy post-Clone Wars, trying to keep his head down and avoid the Empire's eyes.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Dragonfire.
Yeah, I'm playing Kent Rendar, who is a Sentinel with a specialization in racer. Basically, he's a very young Padawan that kind of got kicked out of the Jedi Order for kind of cooking the books and hacking into cheating on force tests and whatnot at the Jedi Academy, and also going into Coruscant and going swoop racing. So he got sent off to the Agricore, which I can't remember the name of the planet off the top of my head. It had a 23 was
at
the
23.
Yeah, Delanik said 23. But with the Clone Wars going on, they needed more Jedi for the war effort, so he got a second chance, and that's how he joined up with these motley crew. He's a hotshot pilot. Doesn't really know how to use a lightsaber all that much. Didn't have a whole lot of training in that. Wanted to become a Jedi Knight again, and seen this as his second chance. And then Order 66 happened, and he had to blast away all the clone commandos and clone troopers that he was kind of friends with, and watched his fellow Padawans cut down quite a few people. And so he's kind of diving into the, you gotta just take care of yourself, and it's a harsh, cruel galaxy out there.
If I remember right, you watched Amayu's character force strangle one of the commandos you were a friend with. Like, right in front of your eyes. Well,
I don't know if it was a clone commando. It was definitely when we went back to Delanexa. It was the clones that had just killed the farmer on the planet that my character knew, that Kent knew. And then he was trying to rush off to save the farmer. And then, Jedi Padawans in the party Jedi Knights, I should say, did what Jedi Knights do with lightsabers and soft bits.
Yeah. So, a little bit of trauma. It's fine. A little bit of trauma never hurt anybody.
Nope.
Miss Amayu, would you mind introducing your character?
She is trauma that hurts people. I am playing Revo. She is a Kaleran. She is a hunter, Padawan. And she grew up sort of just hopping around the Outer Rim with her Jedi Master, going on commando missions and kind of just tracking people down and doing Jedi stuff. And she's traumatized and learning that her fists don't solve her problems, and is slowly getting better with that. Very, very, very slowly.
In D&D terms, she figured out how to play a barbarian as a Jedi. It's very based.
Fully. I did not do it on purpose. That's just apparently my natural tendencies.
It's great. I've never seen a Jedi develop the ability to rage, but it's been a good time.
Thank you.
All right. Our characters find themselves in a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago, if you will. They are on a space station called Junkfort Space Station, out in the Outer Rim. Hey, you know what would have been really smart for me to do? Remember where I left that space station. I think it was in the kind of like the north area of space. Oh boy. Hey, did I know? Oh wait, nope. We're good. I remember where I left it. It's in Hut Space.
It's right here.
Junkfort
Station.
There we go. Thank you. Junkfort Station. We got it. We're good, chat. Junkfort Station. It's as the name implies, a little bit of a rundown station in the Outer Rim. It's in Hut territory, Hut-controlled space. This being the case, the Empire currently doesn't have much real jurisdiction here. While the new Empire has been around for a few months, has been slowly squeezing the core systems and inner rim into compliance, it has yet to fully get its boot on the throat of the Outer Rim. The cartels, the spice smuggling trade is running rampant. As our players can attest, they've done a few missions of running spice or collecting bounties so far from this station. And they have a Nautilin infochant by the name of Crix, who is your guys' point of contact. Now let's see if I can actually open up the station here today. In fact, you guys find yourselves back in the... I apologize for the sound. That was rather loud. Here we go. That guy's not there anymore. If you remember, this is the cantina that the three of you first met Crix in. This is also the cantina where Merrick, or I'm sorry, not Merrick. I am having a Kenth, where Kenth scammed a few people playing cards. Merrick and Revo, you guys had a little bit of a fun force vision here, where you fought against the dark host of a Sith holocron. And it's also where you've tended to get your jobs from. Now, I think the three of you still have some XP to spend. If you guys want to, you can do that real quick. I'm going to go over a brief summary of the Edge of the Empire system, because this is not your normal D20 Dungeons & Dragons tabletop game. It's a little bit different. The Edge of the Empire system, instead of using normal 20-sided dice like Dungeons & Dragons, it uses symboled dice. Also, my phone is now ringing. That is... Stop. There we go. It uses 6 different symboled dice. There are 3 positive dice and 3 negative dice. The positive dice, that being the green ability die, the yellow proficiency die, and the blue boost die, these represent a player's ability and inclination towards something. Whereas the purple difficulty die, the red challenge die, and the black setback dice are used to determine the difficulty of a set task. The player's generated dice pool comes from their character sheet, which has a set of skills. Oh, do I not have a character sheet on here? I thought I had an extra character sheet out here. That's fine. I can find one real quick. Character sheet. Maybe. Huh. Alright, here we go. I will just use one of the ones that are a little bit outdated. This is kind of a basic view of what a player's character sheet looks like in Edge of the Empire. You have 6 basic characteristics: brawn, agility, intellect, cunning, willpower, and presence. These stats are used to represent a character's basic aptitude at any given task. Brawn represents their physical characteristics, how strong they are. Agility represents everything from hand-eye coordination to your ability to shoot, parkour, all kinds of stuff. That is what's used for agility. In fact, actually, it can be specific skills. Each skill is connected to a characteristic. For brawn, you would have athletics. So anytime that you wanted to lift weights, try to outrun somebody, or even climb a wall, that would be an athletics check, which uses their brawn characteristic. Characteristics are a number between 1 and 6, and that number gives you your base number of green ability dice. So if someone had a 3 brawn, then they would have 3 ability dice. 3 ability dice in any athletics task that they wanted to do. So for example, if they were trying to climb a wall, if it's a chest-high wall, that would be what would be called an easy check, or a 1 difficulty check. So 1 purple difficulty would be against their 3 green ability. This would be rolled, and the number of successes, failures, advantages, and threats would be tallied up. In this case, they have 4 successes and no advantages. They succeed at the task. They're easily able to climb up and over this wall. Oh, hi, Cryptic. How's it going, bud? Welcome back. Your girlfriend says hi. Hello, Cryptic's girlfriend. Welcome to Order and Chaos. However, as the players progress throughout the game, they earn experience points, and they can spend experience as a currency to upgrade their abilities. Each skill can be upgraded 5 times by buying a rank. If you have a rank in athletics, then that would change one of these green ability die to a yellow proficiency die. Which this is a better dice, has more sides with double symbols, only has 1 blank side out of 12 as compared to 1 blank side out of 8 with your ability. But it also has this beautiful symbol on the top called a triumph. Triumphs, kind of like rolling nat 20s in D&D. This allows the characters to change something in a scene or do a critical hit. So if they were doing that same check as before, trying to climb a wall, they get 3 successes, no advantages, and a triumph. With 3 successes, they run towards this wall, jump in the air, hit their back first, and roll over the top, and they're able to keep sprinting. With their triumph, they could spend that triumph and be like, well, the 2 stormtroopers that are chasing me, their armor is just too bulky, too heavy. They're not able to get over that wall. They need to find an alternate route to try and come if they're going to keep chasing me. Something like that. So when you hear us in the game, you're going to hear us probably talk either color, or we'll either say, give me 2 green and a yellow, or 2 purple and a red. There's also boost and setback dice, which are usually environmental conditions. Setback dice are negative dice that can be imposed to anything from darkness to being on a ship that's being shot at and it's shaking, hard to run around. A boost dice can be imposed from anything from aiming your gun, or if you have, if your allies rolled really well on their check, they might give you some boost dice on your next action. Do the narrator thing for her real quick. Which narrator thing? Hey kids, I'm your narrator. Don't tell about my favorite game, Raid Shadow Legends. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's kind of the basics for the dice of this game. It's fairly straightforward, but it leaves enough wiggle room that players and the GM can kind of create fun scenarios with it. Let's see. I'm going to just lock this in place over here on the side so that I can use this to show people what I'm talking about as the game goes on. It perfectly fits there. Is there anything else that I should tell them about the game? I think that's a fairly straightforward explanation for a role-playing game. I'm the game master. I create a scenario or a story. My 3 players here play as characters in that story, and we try to have a good time. Speaking of which, can I get the 3 of you to roll a force dice, please, so that we can generate our destiny pool?
Starting off with 1 dark side, 2 dark side, 3 dark side.
Yes. We have 3 dark side destiny points. So as a GM, I can use these destiny points at any point in the story. I can flip a destiny point, and I can have something happen. The players can do the same with light side destiny points. So they can flip one and have something good happen. They can upgrade a skill check. They can cause something to change in the environment. Little things like that. My girl is jealous of you, but you should. Cryptic, what? I had an aneurysm trying to read that, my boy. I'm sorry. Yes, Static, what can I do for you? You said, hey, user. What do you need? I believe that Restream is causing the default title on YouTube. Ah. When you're able, you can open and change title setting. Yeah, that sounds complicated. Nah, it's fine. We'll just leave the YouTube titles, whatever it is. We'll let people figure it out. All right. What have you guys spent your XP on?
I am going to actually save my 15.
Oh, okay.
Because I may take a new specialization after this mission, since we're kind of shifting away from Jedi business and now trying to survive in the new Empire business. I think I'll make a switch in careers.
All right. What you want to keep it a secret, or do you want to?
I was looking at the bounty hunter gadgeteer. It's got a little bit more blaster range gun stuff.
Yeah, I could see Kent.
And still has the tech mindedness and whatnot.
I love
It'll
it.
be interesting. We'll see. But I
Alright.
need 30 XP and I only got 15, so it'll have to be after this session.
Yeah, you should be able to do it after this session. Mr. Stronghammer.
A second rank in Codebreaker.
Codebreaker, let's see. If I remember right, for every rank you have, it reduces the amount of time it takes to crack codes.
Yes, it removes 1 setback per rank
Okay.
for decrypting communications. Decreases difficulty of checks to break codes or decrypt communications by 1. So I have 2 in that now.
I love it. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me just stop lagging out here. Amayu, have you been spending XP, or are you going to be hoarding your XP as well?
I spent XP. I am investing a little more into the Seek Force power tree.
Ooh.
We about to become bounty hunters.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Wow.
I mean, we also have that list that you gave out of like 7 bounties on 4 different worlds.
Yeah. I think I have that list around here somewhere. I should be able to pull that.
I can send it to you if I need to.
That would be great. Let's see, with the Seek Force power, are you buying? What did you get with it?
I bought the first control and magnitude. So I can commit a force die to upgrade the ability of vigilance and perception checks once, because I'm really bad at those. For the people listening, no, I'm not. I'm really good at those.
Yeah,
And then I can also spend a force die to gain 1 additional detail per magnitude upgrade purchased.
Spend 1 pip to gain an additional magnitude. Ooh, and that can be spent multiple times. Okay.
Yep.
Right. So chat, the way that the force powers work in this game is a little bit different. You buy into a force power with XP. So she has the Seek power, which means the force user allows the will of the force to lead the way to something lost or forgotten. The user may spend 2, these are called pips, which when they do force powers, they roll one of these force dice, and then they can spend a pip that they roll. They can spend 2 pips to gain insight into the general location or direction of a person or object that they know about, regardless of the current distance. And then the user can also spend 1 additional pip and succeed at a vigilance check. This is an average or 2 purple difficulty vigilance check, or an opposed vigilance versus discipline check to see through illusions. Oh, so now you can also spend additional points to gain additional details. Oh no, this might break the account. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Great. Well, the 3 of you have docked your beautiful ship, the Shattered Hawk. I think that's what you guys renamed it. back
It's the
onto...
lima bean.
Wait,
It was the lima bean.
the lima bean? Oh, that's right, because it was that bright green.
You didn't have to remind him. We almost got away with changing it.
Yeah, no, I remember now. Oh no, it was this one. Yeah, the lima bean. Thank
I
you.
must have not been here when you guys picked that name.
Right,
Joking, offhanded comment, and
the
Josh liked it.
lima bean.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought we were doing a soft restart.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. That's something we can keep. You guys still have your nice big green box on the side of your ship. I love it. They got this ship at the end of one of the missions a few sessions ago, and they decided they needed more storage space. So they bought an external cargo that they attached to the side of the ship. However, when they went to get it painted, it got painted in off color and has kind of become a bright green box on the side of their purple ship. It's fine. It doesn't draw attention to it whatsoever. Why would you ask, officer? Of course there's nothing suspicious in this box. But the three of you have managed to dock the lima bean at Junkfort Station. And you have received a message from Crix that, if I remember right, it kind of sounds a little bit like a crackhead. Might have a little spice addiction. It's fine, just the... Hey, okay, all right, you guys are back. I need you to come and meet me in the... Come meet me in the cantina. I got somebody I want to introduce you to, if you know what I'm saying. Hope you guys are in the mood for a job and some, credits. I know you guys need some credits, right? You always need some credits. Anyways, come find me. And he kills the comm.
All right. I guess we're going to go see Crix.
Unfortunately.
He pays fairly well. Which reminds me, do you guys have it written down how much money you currently have? See.
I do have how much we got from pushing drugs in the pre-campaign, pre-stream campaign.
Perfect.
And we've spent probably half of it on the turbo laser upgrades that will take Kent about a week to finish installing. It's not actual turbo lasers, but it just upgrades the weapons.
Yeah. It was the
I'll ping you the note on Discord.
Yeah, it was what you won in the card game, if I remember right. You won some schematics for some potential upgrades. Oh.
Yeah, I pinged it to you on Discord. So I think we've got like 2.5K left.
That's right. The damage 7, accuracy 1, 1 week plus 2K credit paid. Yeah, this is ringing a bell. Awesome. Okay, well, maybe I should click off of Tabletop Simulator when I want to scroll through my thing over here. Perfect. All right, yeah. Is there anything that you guys want to do before you go into the cantina? There is the fabricator. There's the hammer-headed Athorian still at the fabricator. There's a few people walking through the junk markets, peddling goods, everything from different antiques to there's a few shops that are offering to sell blasters at discount prices. This is the Outer Rim after all, and everyone needs a good blaster out here.
I'm good. I think the last time we were here, I tried to get better armor, like what
I believe
Revo has.
Revo has the
armored clothing. It here.
Yeah, they don't have the armored clothing that you were looking for.
Yeah.
And I believe all three of you just have some basic civilian clothes right now that kind of blends in. The Star Wars civilian, you got the leather jacket, those kind of those cargo pants.
Bantha leather jacket.
Yeah, the Bantha leather jacket. 100% genuine Bantha leather, according to the tag that's in the wrist.
that was fabricated from this fabrication machine.
Oh, I thought we bought some manacles.
I believe you did buy some binders. I think we just called.
Binders. Yeah.
I think it's just the basic
I thought we
binders.
got like. I thought we bought like 4. I'm just gonna add that to my character sheet.
Sorry, Static. I do not have a JPEG. Well, I could just take a screenshot of this. Here. Let me get you a screenshot of this. Then you can do with that what you will. Did you guys just get 1 or 2 pair? I probably should have written that down.
I was just gonna go with 4. I thought they were like
Yeah, that works
25 credits a piece or something like
they
that.
weren't. Yeah, they were cheap. Nothing crazy. And they're just some basic, basic binders. These there's no technology in them. Basically, just metal handcuffs that you
this
can
way
use.
I don't have to just keep on shooting stun bolts into the next person that we try to bring in on a bounty.
Or using my climbing rope to tie them up.
Yeah, we gotta look official.
Exactly.
I'll fabricate a little sheriff badge to wear.
One of you have like your blaster pistol on like a real low slung holster now on the side. You're just there for that quick draw.
I do.
Oh wait, you have quick draw, don't you?
I do.
We all do.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah, you guys all have. At this point, how much earned XP have you guys got? It's been a couple hundred.
370.
Yeah.
370.
Yep.
That's kind of the equivalent of Dungeons and Dragons, kind of like 5th, 6th level, give or take, somewhere around in there.
I kind of feel like 5th, 6th level.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to spend money on. I don't even know what to upgrade next. It's like, I'm doing pretty well. I don't want to become a god too early. I don't know what to... So, waste it all on a new specialization.
I'm sorry. I have to take this phone call real quick. This is very important. I will be right back. I'm sorry, chat.
Well, now that he's gone, so we go in, talk to Crix, get that mission again, see what he wants, head off and do whatever. I don't have any buying or shopping or anything that I'm needing to do.
I don't have any shopping I need to do either.
I'm good.
Yeah, I need to get some cool armor because between the Republic Commando Blaster I've got, we need to... Kyle, are you in? Or your Stronghammer, are you in?
Session?
Brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, I keep seeing that it's like trying to connect for you.
Yeah, I see that on yours too. I don't see it on mine, but I see it on yours, yeah. But if you're thinking about going more into the blasters, though, there were some mods for blasters on the station. There's like a Model 9 forearm grip, a night scope, a beholder optic sight. I don't know what any of those do or how much they cost, but
You're gonna make me go grab my book.
No, there's a card on the thing in front of my little station. These cards.
oh,
Oh,
well, that's nice.
Our DM conveniently never ever puts things away.
oh.
Why? I didn't know he even brought these out.
You dropped. You had your hamsters died, and you had to
2
crank it back in
hours
to get the internet to
later.
work.
Yeah.
I like that optic.
Let me see what this forearm grip does. It has to be a rifle-sized weapon, though, so it won't be...
Yeah, not my blaster.
But you
Oh,
have a...
like
You have
my
a carbine, don't you?
2,000 years
Yeah. Or
later.
is that considered a heavy rifle?
Yeah, that sucker's heavy.
Didn't you also pick up a carbine, though? Or did you
Yes.
just... Okay, yeah, so you can put it on that. And I have a vibro axe that we can whip out instead of our lightsabers all the time.
Revo, what do you think about getting the night vision scope for your conch rifle?
I think I'd be able to kill a lot of things.
Track heat signatures in darker concealed areas and through walls.
What's the stats in your conch rifle again?
It is, where'd it go? 10 damage, 2 crit, 8 encumbrance, and 3 HP.
Did you say 8 damage or 10 damage?
10 damage. That's what I have written down.
Does it have piercing abilities or like any special things like?
Yeah, Pierce 3, Cumberson, Auto Fire, and Accurate 2.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You
Okay,
coward.
with this
You
low
make me sick.
light night vision
Your
scope
weakness
that
is
allows you
pathetic.
to track heat signatures in darker concealed areas or through walls, I would imagine with a pierce plus being able to track things through walls, you can like wall hack.
I could snipe people from the next city.
That would be cool. We should definitely get that.
We got
Let's buy
cash.
that.
I'm down for it. I'm down for that.
Yep. Let's buy that.
You know what does the modification option mean?
I think that's just mechanically.
2 skill, so like on the optic site, 2 skill perception mods. 2 skill mods.
Oh, modifications because if you have like cybernetic stuff, if you go cyberpunk.
Oh.
I wouldn't be opposed to getting the Beholder multi-optic sight as well, but that would use just those 2 options would use up all of the drug money that we got.
Does everybody have individual money as well? Because I have 640 credits.
I've only got 300.
I 600.
You have 600?
Yep.
Yeah, so we can...
Close to 400 for me.
I'd say, like, I'm fine with just buying all of them. Like, we can use the drug money, and then whatever left over, we can pitch in to cover what else we need to.
Okay, so you just want to buy everything?
If we want to get all 3 of those, I don't know if we need the gene lock, but if we want to put the grip on the carbine.
Do either of you have a gun that you could use the grip for?
Mine, no. I've got... Let's see that grip again. Can only be used on non-heavy rifles and carbines. That may work for mine. I'm not entirely sure.
But for your DC repeating blaster?
Yeah, could work.
That's because that's a non-heavy rifle. Is that a ranged heavy, or is that a ranged light?
It's a ranged heavy weapon, so it could work.
And the carbine's is that a ranged light?
Mine
I
is,
don't have
yeah.
a card. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it could work on my heavy blaster. I don't know exactly how the modification options, but 1 innate talent, point blank rank +1. I know there's a point blank on point blank. Point blank is a specialization thing, which adds extra damage
Oh,
in close range or engaged range.
gotcha. I wonder if that's like a extra thing that we can try to get whenever
Well,
we
it's
install the
it's
mod.
part of the skill tree for like gadget for the bounty hunter thing. That's what I was kind of interested in it.
Right. So this mod would it automatically give you that 1 rank in that blank or point blank?
Possibly.
Guess we'll need to
I don't
pull
know.
out the
We'll have to have.
rulebook. Pull out the
We'll have.
rulebook and
Yeah, we'll have to
figure
have
this
user
out.
Hey
show us.
guys, sorry I'm back. That's I had to get on a call with my sister. She's having a bit of a rough time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I need to help her out for a bit.
Oh, all good. No,
I'm
that takes priority.
Everything's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No worries.
Let me know what day this week or this weekend, whatever works for you guys. I will cut out a block and we can have a great session. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Nope.
Kids,
All good.
remember, don't be stupid. And if you get married, make sure the person you're married to is not an asshole. All right, you guys have a great night.